Hello, once again. Your girl Emanuela here. It's all about living your life without borders. No borders, no barricades, no limitations, because you are unstoppable. All right. Once again, it's all about building and inspiring us for greater purpose, because we all were created to be able to attain or live our life on a greater purpose, not just like ordinary people on earth. No, the Creator has a reason for creating us. Now, today, or while I was teaching one of the topics that I was teaching recently, and something dropped in my mind, a word dropped in my mind. I was saying something about speaking into our lives, speaking forth and calling for those things that are not as though they are. And a word came to my mind, and I said, somebody needs to hear this. It's something I've been doing, but I never gave it a name. But while I was teaching that topic, a name dropped. And it's what I'll be talking about today, which is universal storage. Universal, from the word universe. Universal storage. Yes. I haven't heard that anywhere as relating to the topic or circumstances at hand. I haven't heard it anywhere, but it's what was dropped in my spirit. One of the ways you can actually live your life without borders, in fact, the major one, is by our spoken words. But remember, before you speak forth a word, it was first created in your mind. Yes, it was first created right inside your mind before you spoke it out. I do tell even my children that there is power in spoken words. I don't joke with words. That's why I'm careful with the things I say. Because whatever you say is being stored in each and every one of us have our universal storage. Yes, we have our universal storage. So whatever you say, you think, they are all what? Stored in your universal storage. And in due time, it will be dished out to you. One after the other. It will be dished out to you. So you've got to be careful what you're storing in your universal storage. What are you storing with your mouth? What are you storing with your mentality? What are you storing with your thinking? It's going to be recorded for you in your universal storage from the universe, because the universe is constantly what? Watching you. Constantly watching you. Yes. Last time I told us that life is a game. In one of my teachings, life is a game. Out of my teaching, I said the universe is constantly watching. Garbage in, garbage out. Whatever note, life is like a keyboard. The universal storage is like a keyboard. Any note you input in it, that's the note that plays back at you. So we need to be careful. It has helped me in life. I'm telling you practical experiences that has helped me in an unimaginable way. For instance, this is a piano. If you open up this piano now, let me keep it open. Did you hear that? If I press the bass side, whatever I impute, it gives it back to me. Whatever note I put in it is what will be given right back to me. So that is how the universal storage system is. Anything you store in it with the words you have spoken over a period of time, with the mentality you have created over a period of time, the mindset you have over a period of time, the things that goes on your mind over a period of time, all of them are being stored in your universal storage system. Some people are poor today because they have poverty mentality. Some people cannot go beyond a certain level because they feel it's a taboo to get beyond that level. At times, some of us too, religion has incapacitated us. Incapacitated us in a way that we don't dream bigger. We are dreaming to go to heaven. We are dreaming to go to heaven. For that, the earth is nonsense. Remember, God gave us earth to dominate. He said, fill the earth, subdue it, replenish. You cannot overlook the earth that God has given you and you're expecting heaven. Charity begins at home. This is your home for now. The day it stops being your home, the next place that will be your home will be the grave. That is my own ideology about life. I'm not asking you to take it, but I have experienced a lot of things in this life that I had to sit back and unlearn. I had to unlearn a lot of things and then relearn a lot of things. You unlearn and you relearn. So we need to be careful with the things we say. Why most of us haven't moved forward today in life is because of the kind of things we've said with our mouth. Oh, I'm not going to make it in life. Oh, success is not for me. Oh, no, I don't ever have luck. Oh, I don't have luck with this thing. If you say you don't have luck, you're correct. You will never have luck. If you say you have luck, you are still correct, whichever way. Oh, somebody, they are just pursuing my destiny, pursuing. Oh, you are correct. Somebody is pursuing your destiny. When you say my destiny is too big for anybody to pursue, you are correct. Oh, I can't make it in life. Sweetheart, you are correct. You can make it. Oh, I can do all things. I have the powers. I have what it takes to do that. You are correct. Because that's what you're putting out there in your universal storage that will be given back to you in due time. This headache self, don't kill me. You are correct. If you think it will kill you, a mere headache will kill you. I have seen people suffer ill as in get sick like this to the point of death that everybody has given up on them that they will die. No way. Death, I'm not your candidate. Why? Because they believe strongly in themselves that they have not fulfilled or completed their life's assignment and they battle death to withstand still. So I want to talk to you today. Henceforth, there was one of the teachings I did recently about being intentional about your life. It is true. It has helped me. I discovered that recently I've been attracting basically everything that I need. I've been attracting it. Not that I started doing things differently. Not that, but because I have come to that level of awareness that anything I desire, I sincerely desire and really, really want it, I have to attract it. I have to raise my energy to meet up with that thing. That we are not able to achieve the things we want is because we haven't raised our level of energy. Remember, you can do exceedingly accordingly, above all that you can think or imagine. Now, do you know the most beautiful aspect of that scripture that I like so much? Not that I can do all things, not that I can do the unimaginable, but there is a qualification. It says, according to the power that worketh within you. Hey, what power are you releasing? What power is at work within you? You see yourself as a failure, as somebody who is good for nothing. That is the power you are releasing. That is the energy you are releasing. Life is all about energy. What you put in there is what you get back. What you store in the universe is what you get back. What you push out there is what comes back to you. What energy are you putting out there? Are you among the people that when you see people that have money, all these 419ers? Because you will have the mentality that it's only until you're a 419 before you can make money. All these money rituals. How would you become rich when you have that mentality that richness, once somebody is rich, the person is into money rituals? No, you cannot. Is he not? He's a drug baron. Are you the one that takes the record? Are you the person's secretary or PA to know that that person is a drug baron? Great minds discuss business. Little minds discuss people. Spend time imputing positive things into your day, into your life, into your activities. Do you know, I do these days, forgive me, I know that if I say this, For those of us that are spiritual, we'll feel, oh, she has fallen out of faith or whatever. No. These days, I find out that we have been so misled, especially in the Christendom, where you bind, you cast, you hit your head like this, binding and casting. Every day you're binding and casting. Sorry, I'm going to use my language. If anybody no can ebe. Still, whatever that is tormenting you is still tormenting you, because it's not about binding and casting. It's about changing the way you think and reason. At times, I don't even, most times, not at times, most times I don't even remember to pray. That's the truth. But one thing I never forget to do is gratitude. Oh, Father, I'm thankful. I'm grateful for today. It has pleased you to give me life. It means I have an appointment with destiny. Today is going to be good. Today is going to be bright. I speak into my day, whoever that I will meet today. I decree and declare that I am a blessing. I am not waiting for people to become a blessing to me. I tell myself I am a blessing. I carry what people need. The moment I step out of my house and I see the sun. Oh, what a beautiful sun. Good morning, sun. What a beautiful morning. You are so beautiful. Oh, thank the Creator for this beautiful sun, for this beautiful day. As you're shining down on me, the sun, may you shine down favor into my day. Oh, as bright as you are, so shall my star be bright. If you cannot be covered, oh dear sun, my stars cannot be covered. I speak into water. But the thing is that most of us in the Christendom have seen all these things as forces. We see them in the negative sense. That's why they can't work for us. If something you don't believe in cannot work for you, when you believe that the sun some people are worshiping the sun, or when you speak to the sun, you're worshiping the sun, then it cannot work for you. When you believe that, oh, waters, the mermaid spirit, for heaven's sake, I keep telling you, the same God that created you and I and made us human beings and made us in his own image, the same God created the sea creations, yes. The mermaids in the sea, the fishes, the same God created them and gave them that place as their place of dwelling. But because of our mentality, once anything related to water, even the mermaid, they are all evil spirits. And let me tell you, each time you're always talking about evil spirits and calling this, that is what you're imputing in, storing in your universal storage. And that is what you'll be encountering. Trust me on this, change your mentality henceforth. And you will see lines begin to fall in pleasant places for you. Things will begin to change. Things will begin to align. They are not aligning because we have that binding and casting mentality. They are not aligning because we have that somebody is doing me mentality. Things are not aligning because we feel everything is evil. I don't talk about evil. I don't talk about Satan. I don't know who is Satan, and I don't care to know if there is anything like that. I don't know, and I don't want to know. If there is anything like that, anyways, at all, it's inconsequential. All that should concern me is what affects me. What are those things that affects me? Oh, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. That one affects me. That is what I want to know. Even though I walk to the valley of shadow of death, I fear no evil. That is what concerns me. Those are the things I speak into my life. Those are the things I speak into my day. As I speak into it, I see something beautiful. Oh, this house is beautiful. I'm going to build a house like this. I'm just telling you, for instance. Honestly, somehow you see yourself. At times you won't even remember again, but a day will come when you're like, when it will materialize, you're like, come, there was a day I was desiring this thing. Before now, these things have been happening to me, but I didn't pay attention. But recently I started paying attention to everything. And I discovered that anything I desire and I speak it out comes. I started becoming careful with the things I say. I started becoming careful. Like, for instance, there's a day, this is yet to happen. It's a public holiday, and usually in my place of work, when it's a public holiday, for those that are working that day, they will be getting double pay. And I'm like, oh, I would love to have this double pay. Oh, I wish there would be an voluntary extra time that I will volunteer. Every time I kept on checking my heart, I tell myself, these public holidays cannot come and go without me grabbing one extra time. Well, that 4 hours, if I was to be paid, say, $10, it's going to be 20. If I'm to be paid, say, 10,000 naira, it's going to be double pay. So for that, it's an extra pay Remember, I'm working while I'm building my dream. So I keep calling it. I keep calling it. I said that day I'm not scheduled to work. My work is just Mondays to Wednesdays. From Thursdays throughout the week, I'm free. But I told myself, these public holidays cannot come and pass with this kind of double pay without me getting. No, I need to share from it. Do you know, I was just busy as usual on my laptop working, and then I got a message to voluntary extra time. I was like, wow, I checked. It was on that very day that is public holiday that I desired. I clicked immediately. Okay, before then, I clicked, I saw nothing. I went through my dashboard, I saw nothing. I went through, I said, but they just announced this thing. Why am I not seeing it? I left it, logged out. After a while, I logged in again. And then I saw it on that very day. On that very public holiday, I just smiled. I said, you see this universe? You see the universe? God has given us the universe as something that is constantly watching and seeing whether you will give up. Imagine if I had checked and I didn't say, as these people said, now wow, I would just forget about it. But I just told myself, no. I kept telling myself, I am positive that I'm going to get my share of this public holiday extra pay. And boom, by the time I clicked that, I didn't even waste time, because if I had wasted time, before you know, they'll tell you it's full. Once it's full, you can't accept. When you click accept, it will tell you that it's been all taken up. I have a lot of, this is just a small one. This is just a little. If I tell you my encounters in this thing called universal storage, where you desire things and you keep speaking it, even when every circumstances around you doesn't speak the same language, the circumstances and the things you're seeing doesn't even align with what you want. Raise your energy level. Keep raising your energy level to what you want. I'm telling you, it is storing for you in the universe. It is storing for you in either your universal storage. We all have our personal universal storage. Before you know it, kurukere, let me speak in Nigerian Motopark language. In a kurukere way, the universe will align things, arrange things, working in your favor before you. Honestly, for this past 1 year, I have seen that work for me. Things happen in a way I don't even expect it. And not in a way that, as in things I expect. And I speak into it, I desire it, you know. Even the worst thing can happen to you is to desire something, and the circumstances around you is direct opposite of what you are desiring. That there is no connectivity at all. There is no connection. You are desiring this, the opposite is happening. Is at that point most people give up and like, I don't think this thing is going to work. Oh, no way, it's not going to work. But for me, it is that point that I'll just tell myself, well, I've done my duty is to desire, and I fulfill my duty is to keep trusting. I don't know how the universe is going to do this, but I'm trusting the universe that whatever I desire, it comes my way. Therefore, wherever this thing is, my path will cross with you, this thing that I'm desiring, and I will have you. It has happened severally. I have seen it come through for me. In fact, when I say, oh God, I've seen God come through for me. And it made me to realize that all the binding and casting has been, I don't know the word to use, but if I say it's not worth it, people will criticize me. The Holy Ghost field. If I say it's a waste of time, the same thing. But the point I'm trying to make is that there is something greater than that. The power within you, the energy you are releasing, the things you're storing in your storehouse, in your universal storage house. What are you storing? What do you believe in? What are you acting on? What is your mind telling you? What are you speaking forth? Those are the most powerful things in your life. The positivities you are releasing, the positive energy amidst the negative actions around you, the positive energy you are releasing amidst the negative activities, interferences that is happening around you. Everyone around you is so full of negativity. In the midst of all that negativity, what are you seeing? What are you saying? What are you speaking out? What are you desiring? Are you allowing the negativity the voice of the negativity to overshadow the voice of positivity in your life? Don't allow that to happen. There is power in spoken words. I'm telling you, there is power in your word. There is power in your word. I remember the days I used to sleep in the church, sleep in the prayer house, sleep here, put my trust on mere mortal. Let me tell you, those mere mortals, they have their problems as well. They will only pray for you in your presence while you're there. In their closets, they will face the problem that is facing them, that it may even be greater than your own problem. That is the truth. But you learn these secrets of trusting in yourself, believing in trusting your God-given ability. He made us in his image, and he has given us power to do all things. Trust in that ability. Tell yourself, I can do all things. Tell yourself, today is my best day. Tell yourself, this thing is working for my good. Tell yourself, the lines are falling for me in pleasant places. Oh, tell yourself every beautiful things you can think of. I used to wake up like this and say, oh, that sons of men await my manifest. That the sons of men await the manifestation of sons of God. I said, the men are waiting to hear my story. Men are waiting for my manifestation. I have not seen the manifestation come through. I'm still on the journey to it. But I keep saying it to myself because I know it will happen. But in the midst of waiting for the big one, there are other ones that have been happening that is wow, that is amazing, that I tell myself, why didn't I know this all this while? Why didn't if I knew this all this while, believe you me, I would have been far gone a long time ago. So I'm telling you now, pray. It is good to pray. Pray. Bind and cast if you wish. But the greatest power in all of this is those things you have spoken with your mouth, without doubting. Without doubting, like poles attract, unlike poles repels. Those things you think and tell yourself, all things are possible to him that believeth. All things are possible. Oh yes, I believe. I'm telling you, my dear, like magic, it will materialize. I've seen it happen in my life. Not once, not twice. I said a little bit of it in one of my teachings on being intentional about life. You can check out the video on Living Without Borders, our YouTube channel. It is possible. All things are possible. And I ask you again, that has been watching me for more than 10 minutes now, what have you stored in your universal storage? What have you been putting out there? Have you allowed people's mentality and judgment of you to be what is stored in your universal storage, telling you, look, judging yourself based on the judgmental attitude of people towards you? Is that what has been happening? Condemning yourself, I'm not good enough, I'm not this, I'm not that. That is what you've been putting in your universal storage. You have to begin to replace them now with positive things. All those negative energies you have stored in your universal storage, it's time to erase it. And the only way you can erase those negativity is by replacing them henceforth with the positive things from your mind. Let me tell you, at times you say those positive things and you believe it's going to happen. Somehow, in fact, that is the time, circumstances, things will happen that it doesn't even look like it will happen. That is where the energy is being raised. It's at that point to tell yourself, come what may, this is what I want and this is what is going to happen. It's going to happen just the way I have said it. I'm not giving up, I'm not giving in. I know I'll get there. I know I will get there. It's only a matter of time. But I'm not going to give in and I'm not going to give up. Don't give in. Don't give up. Store positive things in your universal storage. That is the way, the number one way that you can live your life without borders and achieve all of your dreams. Believe you me, you are unstoppable. And the universe will just give back to you all the unstoppable actions you have been putting in there. Go out there and possess your possession.